Welcome back by a new video on my channel. Today I have some really big news going on, and this is not clickbait, this is legit news and facts, because I know there are entire channels that make so much money clickbaiting and talking about fake GTA 6 news. I'm not gonna say any names, but we all know. So the official Rockstar Games Twitter confirmed that this December we're going to get a trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6. This is honestly pretty massive. I don't think I would ever see the day there is actually legit going to be a Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer, because Rockstar definitely takes the time with making games, because the last Grand Theft Auto 5 was in 2013, if I'm correct, 10 years ago. That is one of the biggest games ever made. It's still being played every single day, and the online mode obviously makes so much money, it's insane. If you actually look at the numbers, you will be honestly shocked how much the Grand Theft Auto 5 online stuff still makes. It's just insane amount of numbers. It's still one of the biggest games that is being played, and it's like 10 years old. So Grand Theft Auto 6 is obviously going to be a massive release, and the trailer is obviously going to be massive. I think it's going to get hundreds of millions of views, obviously, because it's the biggest game. Honestly, there's no bigger game than Grand Theft Auto. I think Grand Theft Auto is the #1 game, and maybe after that you have something like Call of Duty or Battlefield, but #1 spot is definitely going to Grand Theft Auto 6. And people are going to say, what about Apex Legends, what about Fortnite? I would not put that in the same type of games like Grand Theft Auto or Call of Duty. They're just a different type of game. They're live service type of games, and they're free to play. And Grand Theft Auto is not going to be free to play. It's probably going to be $60 on release. So it is a different type of business and different type of games, and I don't think you really can compare Fortnite with GTA. But now let's take a look at the tweet in question, so I'm not bullshitting you guys, so I'm not clickbaiting you guys. We are very excited to let you know that in early December we will release the first trailer for the next Grand Theft Auto. We look forward to many years of sharing experience with you all. So it's officially confirmed that we're going to get a new Grand Theft Auto trailer in a month, which is obviously crazy. I don't know when Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to release. Even if it is going to be called Grand Theft Auto 6, maybe it's going to be called something else. There are so many rumors about it. It's hard to know what is true and what is fake. Obviously we got like the fake footage, I think a year ago or something. I don't know what happened to that person, if that person that leaked it is in like a weird prison in Russia and Rockstar destroyed that person. But you know, the person that did that leaked some footage and it was legit. Even Rockstar itself confirmed that the footage was real. If I would make a prediction when Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to release, I would say maybe late next year. That is definitely something I think could be happening. Obviously Rockstar definitely takes their time with, you know, releasing games and everything involving that. You can see that with other Rockstar titles as well. But this is obviously really massive news. I never thought there would be a Grand Theft Auto 6 in my lifetime. I'm joking, but there were a lot of memes that were saying maybe your grandson is going to play Grand Theft Auto 6, because it took Rockstar such a massive long time to actually, you know, say anything about Grand Theft Auto 6 or even show a trailer or show anything. And we finally get the first look at Grand Theft Auto 6, and a lot of people are going to have really high expectations, which obviously could be a bad thing, because a lot of people that played Grand Theft Auto 5 were kids, so now adults. So I don't know if the Grand Theft Auto title is going to have the same magic. I just hope Rockstar is going to make a banger of a game, and a game you're going to play for 5-6 years. I just hope it, man. I've heard so many rumors that the map is going to be massive. Obviously the graphics are going to be insane. Even the Grand Theft 5 graphics are still pretty good. Obviously you cannot compare it with games nowadays, because it's 10 years ago legit, so you cannot really compare it. But obviously Rockstar has spent an insane amount of money on Grand Theft Auto 6, so I definitely think the graphics are going to be outstanding. I just hope for a great story, a great game, and you know, I just have high hopes. It's Rockstar after all. I know a lot of people don't like Rockstar after they did like the shitty remasters of the Grand Theft Auto games, and I don't like how they milked the Grand Theft Auto 5 online mode and how futuristic it is. Like, a lot of people don't like the Grand Theft Auto Online stuff anymore. It's obviously pretty old at this point, so there are people that criticize Rockstar, but I still feel like Rockstar is going to pull this off because there are so many people waiting for this game. So many people want to play this game for such a long time. It's 10 years since the Grand Theft Auto 5 release. It has been such a long time since there has been a Grand Theft Auto game. Like, the previous Grand Theft Auto 4 to Grand Theft Auto 5 time period was much shorter, I think so. So this has been such a long time since we have a Grand Theft Auto game. I honestly think it's going to be time for one, because the Grand Theft Auto 5 game is getting pretty old. I played it on PC and it definitely still looks good, but you cannot compare it obviously with the newer games that are getting released, and I do think this game is going to be pretty stunning. I hope the AI is going to be great. I have high expectations for this game, which obviously could be dangerous, because if the trailer sucks and it looks like shit, well, that's gonna be a shit show online, let's be real here. A lot of people are waiting for this game for such a long time. Some people are legit waiting since Grand Theft Auto 5 for 10 years straight, so Rockstar definitely has some pressure on the shoulders, which is obviously not a big surprise because Grand Theft Auto is obviously a massive title. We can speculate all we want to, but when the game is going to release, everyone is obviously going to be really excited. I think the release is going to be massive. I know people that are legit going to buy it the first day. They're not going to like wait for like a month till the reviews are in, but they're legit going to buy it the first moment you can buy it, which is understandable because Rockstar still has a really good image. Obviously they did some bad stuff the previous couple of years, but they still made some really amazing game franchises. Obviously Red Dead Redemption, Grand Theft Auto 5 and other great games. They have made some high quality games, and everyone at this point has played Grand Theft Auto 5. Legit a question here, has anyone not played Grand Theft Auto 5 that are watching this video? Because I honestly would be surprised. I don't know many people that haven't played this game. This game was one of the biggest games when released, and it still has the same popularity. It's still getting insane numbers on streams, and if you see the amount of people that's still playing it, there's still a really active and big community going on, and this game is now 10 years old. It is obviously insane. The online mode obviously saved this game. It made this game much more enjoyable. A lot of people are still leveling up and, you know, spending money and making money on Grand Theft Auto Online. You can do so much. There have been so many updates. It's obviously looking much different, the Grand Theft Auto Online mode, now than, you know, 10 years ago or 8 years ago when it got released. So many updates. But, you know, that is everything I want to say about Grand Theft Auto 6 and the release that is going to be happening in this December, the trailer at least. Obviously we don't know when the game is officially going to release, but I'm excited. Leave your thoughts in the comment section and I'll see you all in the next video.